What did I then? Not a bad house. A woman wearing a colourful headscarf looks at you with a friendly gaze. Although her hands look like they went through years of heavy labour, her face is young and her eyes lively and bright. You're the first person I've been able to trade with this entire time. Ooh, a sweet roll. And milk. Hello there, dear guest. What brings you here? If it's trade, then I'm sorry, for we had nothing to sell this year. And if you're here for talk, better find the man of the house. Your husband is the head of the household? Patriarch? Oh no, it's just that everyone has his or her role. My husband meets guests, talks to them, works around the house. I cook, clean, tend to the animals. I also teach our girl the science I know. All of us have our duties and our special places. Like our girl has her part in the room, or like Constantine, who has a special closet he doesn't let anyone look into, see? Okay, you're not making this easy for me to not snoop around now, you know? I'd like to ask some questions. Oh, please, care to answer them? Yeah, just make it quick. Tell me about yourself. Well, I was born in the village of Veligoskoy village up north. When I was 20, I met Constantine. He was a religious man, a man of tradition. He courted me, he asked my parents for my hand, he married me, and once we had a child, left my parents' home and travelled here, to Fogolevka. What a story. And what can you tell me about Fogolevka? Fogolevka is like a paradise for our family. It's so free here, so much space, almost no radiation, the air is so fresh. Ah, it makes my soul dance. Is optimistic. And what do you do around here? I tend the house and the animals. Some years ago we gathered more vegetables than we needed to survive, so I sold some. Became a true merchant lady too. Nowadays I don't have much to sell. And any rumours? A chatty tongue is a friend to the devil and an enemy to God. I don't know any hearsay and I never gossip. That's weird. If I were a betting man, I would say this room is Constantine's. Alright, I can't help myself. Alright, let's see whether I can have a look in this. What is that? A compact cassette. Shut the door. I do not want anyone to see what we are doing here. Oh. Yeah, the closet. Is it this one? No, can't be. This has got to be their room, right? Maybe she means a drawer. There we go. Oh shit. List of people killed by me: Konstantin Hamavisky, aka Kosya the Yob, from 1987 to 1994. People killed in combat situations are not on this list. To forever remember the terrible things I've done. 1987, Bayuchi settlement, 1 person, wealthy widow. Bolshevik village, 8 people. Local people as a scare tactic, 1 of them murdered, pregnant. Jesus. 1988, Solneshi settlement, 1 person, a local shepherd. Yermeka village, 2 people, local miller and his wife. Stopnyansky settlement, 10 people, locals as a scare tactic. Bercheny village, 2 people, merchant and witness. Jesus, this goes on for ages. Where's the horse groomer and 2 sons of his? 13 people, locals, children as a punishment for attempt to revolt. Locals and militiamen killed separately. Locals for no reason. Watchman and his aide. True to God track. Detective Maximov didn't want to do it but left no choice. Pray for every single one of them. I hope God will forgive me, but I know he won't. Huh. Well, that's not what I expected. I expected something, but not that. God damn it. So, didn't he... Alright, let's have a look. So, it was... No, it wasn't Baldur Fortress. What was it? Filling station. Ah, there we go. Found out the location and cost of the job and should tell to the local commander. Choices. So I've spoken to you. I'm going to speak to the rest of the people here before I say anything. Yeah, I've spoken to you. You're the daughter. See a young girl wearing a traditional headscarf. She smiles politely. Hello, comrade. And what do you have for sale? Red apples. Wow, those look positively radioactive. You're very polite, you know that? The girl's face turns red from the compliment. She looks down, starts playing with the zip of her braid. That's good, right? Father says it's good. He always tells me that the path of the righteous is beset on all sides by the iniquities of the selfish and the tyranny of evil men. But the only way to fight it is not to be like those who are evil. Be modest, kind, and polite to all. He knows that, because long ago he himself was an evil man. But then he stopped, so me and Mum would be happy. Wait, so you know about this, or did you just know he did bad? So who was your dad then? Looks apologetically. I don't know such things. He never told me. I see. I'd like to ask you some simple questions. Girl goes red in the face but nods. Even redder? Looks pretty damn red as it is. Well, alright. What can you tell about your family and about yourself? Father brought us here when Grandma and Grandpa couldn't keep us in their tiny home any longer. He repaired this house. Everything we got here is thanks to him. Oh, so you're a daddy's girl. I need quite. How do you feel about village life? It's nice out here. When I was a child, it got a bit boring, but in time I started liking the place. Vogolevka's much better than the noisy Krasno's pneumonia and the sad little Otradno, or the dangerous Paragon. Oh, if only you knew, child. If only you knew. And what can you tell me about the geopolitical situation surrounding this region? That sounded made up. I don't even know what to say. Maybe my father will? And heard any fun rumours? I'm not allowed to listen to hearsay, but I can tell you a story your father told me. Some traveller swears there's a castle in the mountain pass from here where mice built their own little kingdom. They're ruled by brave and strong Mouse King as a graceful little mouse queen. They are guarded by the Mouse Guard, and the kingdom is protected by an order of mice knights. I love imagining that place. It's so cute. Would you look at that? I have another question. I'll be back for you, Constantine. Or should I say, Kostya the Yob? Just her, eh? A young woman greets you with a smile on her face. You immediately notice bunches of various herbs, roots, and whole threads with dry mushrooms tucked behind her belt. She's holding a large burdock leaf in her hand and using it as a fan and an umbrella at the same time. Herbs and spices. Welcome to Vogolevka. I am a local herb dealer. I can sell you some of my natural potions. Sure, sounds good. Show me your merchandise. I don't see the natural potions, only the herb mix. Really, I just wanted to talk to you about life. Fine, I can answer a couple of questions for you. How's life here in Vogolevka? Nothing much is happening around here. I'm selling all kinds of herbs and potions, and my husband is a hunter. Sometimes the caravans heading to the mountain pass of wars go through the village. Then we get to sell our goods to them in large quantities. That's about as exciting as it gets. And where do you get your ingredients? The area around here is covered with forests and small swamps. You wouldn't believe how many different plants grow there. Ambrosia, horehound, kagea, goat's beard, fat hens, the saltbush, the list goes on. And heard any interesting rumours lately? People say that Krasno's pneumonia's rule is spreading wider and wider. There's nothing but good news, I say. Who knows, maybe there will come a time where we create our own republic. After all, we already have a flag, a TV station, and a postal service. Old men say that it's just like the pre-war times. Only with more radiation. And is it dangerous around the village? Nah, since the government in Krasno's pneumonia took over, the life here became pretty comfortable. Before that, the village was raided by thugs and extortionists almost daily, but now we even managed to save enough money to build a picket fence. Do you mean like that picket fence, or that picket fence? Little chicken coops? Doggy kennels? But no dogs that I can see. Maybe something terrible is going on in the city. Town even. I guess it's pretty big considering what's happened to the rest of the world. And behind this house, or inside this house even. Huh. I wonder, are there any books I can like read? I don't really want to steal anything, I just want to look, but apparently no. You there with the shirt. A tall villager with lively blue eyes looks at you grudgingly, his arms akimbo, his legs wide apart. When you come closer, he crosses his arms on his chest and announces, "I have gunpowder, step away from me." This is right, wanna talk? Go talk to me. There's no need to circle around my daughter like a vulture. I was just going to talk to you. Mind a couple of questions? Well, ask what you need. Love my personality skill. I'm never eating cheese. That's what I'm sure. Who are you anyway? I'm Dushan Garkushin. I'm a farmer. Nice to meet you, Dushan. And what can you tell me about this place? What can I tell you about Fogelevka? That's a nice and quiet place. If someone makes trouble, it's visitors, not the villagers. Sounds like paradise. And what do you do to earn your daily bread? I don't earn it, I grow it, on this very land. And care to share some rumours? The young have it hard now. No cultural institutions or pioneers' camps, and there's this new drug called the Black Lotus. If you live, you'll be addicted to it till the end of your days, which is worse than death. That is pretty terrible. And why are you so worried about your daughter? Nothing. What else do you want? I don't want anything. Is she inside? I'm opening the door. Are you okay with this? If you don't say stop, I'm walking inside. Is that his daughter? Looks like it. Maybe? Nope. I guess? I don't think so. A tidy woman in her 40s is bustling around with some household chores, which is why it takes her some time to notice you. When eventually she does, she nods friendly at you. I'm sorry, I haven't noticed you. Too busy thinking to concentrate. What do you want, traveller? What are these thoughts that bother you? Well, chickens don't lay as many eggs ever since the Hesperus star rose above. I didn't drive them to the shed on time, so they enjoyed the night view, so to speak. My husband and daughter are always at each other's throats, like a cat and a dog. Well, it's refreshing that someone's so open with random thoughts. What's your name? I'm Stefanida Garkushina, Dushan's wife, Preslava's mother. Nice to meet you, Stefanida. And what are you busy with? I run the house and keep my husband and daughter from killing each other. First he has a bad dream about her, then he suspects she's in love with a shaman from the tavern. Or imagines her breath reeks of alcohol. He's afraid of letting her grow up. Is that... Wait, Fogelevka, that's the one with the shaman who's... giving those bad dreams to... Is it Rudolph? I think I've got the thing somewhere. Yeah, Rudolph Karpov, that's the one. Yet it's inevitable. What can you say about Fogelevka? Same as about my old shoes. Might not look like much, but they're the most comfortable shoes ever, and I'm used to them. It's boring here, but still much better than in the north, with some of the tyrants like Sema Voronok. Yeah, those tyrants, horrible bandit people. It's a good job that there's none of them around here. Heard any good rumors lately? Rumours, gossips, all passing me by. Astrology is what I'm more interested in. People say the Hesperus star is in fact Venus, but how can it be? Before the war, Venus was a tiny dot in the sky, not brighter than any faraway star. And now, one night a year, this so-called Venus shines so brightly you can read with this light. Is this indeed Venus? This is elementary, senorita. Before the war, people used a lot of electricity. The sky reflected this light, which made stars seem dull. This is now known as light pollution. And now we see the things as bright as they should be. Yeah, it's kind of sad because the stars look freaking amazing. Well, I don't know. Even taking all this into account, the Hesperus star is too bright. People keep talking about that. I'm fairly sure it's just a normal star. That's just the Russian name for it, if I remember correctly. Just look that up real quick. Just the planet Venus in the evening star. Okay. I assume you're the daughter. A slender girl who looks about 18 smiles demurely and looks aside when you notice her. Soon she starts a conversation herself. A scarf with dots. Is she a bandit? My father will so lose his temper when he sees us together again. This is why we absolutely must have a chat. You can ask me anything. Wait, together again? What is it about your father? I didn't quite get it. What about him? The only thing he's worried about is that I run away or, I don't know, become a street girl when all I really want is to study. I don't think about guys at all. Well, almost. And now he's seen this crazy dream. He never lets his eyes off me at all. It's so awkward, like a stone on my neck. I wish someone could talk to him. Why did he not talk to it? Wait here, I'm gonna... Can I talk to her about other stuff? My father will so lose his temper when he sees us together again. Let's have a chat. Will you answer a couple of questions? What's your name? I'm Preslava Garkushina. It's an ancient Slavic name, just like my father's. He's Dushan, which derives from the old word that means soul. And my name means I'll become famous when I grow up, or something like that. And what are you busy with? I study and clean the house. That's all I'm allowed to do for now. Sad. And what do you say about the village? It's quite boring. Although the soldiers sent from Krasnostamonia make life a bit more tolerable. Pity your father gives me side looks when I talk to them. And what can you tell me about fresh rumours? I'm not told too much. Well, I think about the only thing I've heard is about this potion that enables you to talk to animals. Some herb healer either already invented it or is going to. I'd be scared to drink anything like it. We're so cruel to animals. We eat them, skin them to make clothes. What'd they say? Just swear at us. Mentioned animals and instantly I felt hungry. Yeah, there's nothing else. Alright, let's talk to the father real quick, seeing as he's within shouting distance. Hello, father. How are you doing? A tall villager with light blue eyes looks at you grudgingly. What do you want? Guarding my daughter. Don't distract me. Talking about your daughter. What do you keep pestering her for? The man looks around. Pestering? What are you talking about? Okay, listen. A week ago, I had this dream. As if a bear and a she-bear came out of the forest, and Preslava, my daughter, brought them water to drink. And when they quenched their thirst, she climbed on one of the bear's backs, and 3 of them left Vogolevka. You don't have to be smart to see what it meant. Bear stands for a man who run away with my stupid girl. The she-bear is an evil woman who will teach you bad things. My girl could do without such guess. She's too young for this. That's why I'm keeping her away from the new people from this village, be it man or woman. Wow, there's a lot of options here. I feel like breaking the nose of a superstitious man right now, tearing his arms off his shoulders, and then he looks at me like my super weedy character. I go at the bottom of the screen. Wake up, man. We live in times of progress. A man's travelled in space, the world's shattered with nuclear bombs, and you still believe dreams? The man muses for a few minutes. He seems a battleground of 2 contradictory forces, and his last best judgment wins. He nods sullenly. True that, of course it is. I can't spoil the girl's life simply because I had a bad dream. Wonderful decision. It might be and it might not. Time will tell. That wasn't too bad. And that's another quest off my list. Talking about your father. What about it? Rejoice, for I made him see reason. Now your life will get easier. The girl blushes and smiles widely. Have you? Thank you so much. I don't really know what to say. It was so hard for me, being under his total control. Now I'll definitely be better, thanks to you. Here, I've been working in the garden, and look what I found. The girl looks around surreptitiously and takes a very real hand grenade out of her pocket. I ran it into the wall. You'll put it to good use, I'm sure. Or sell it. Why not? Holy shit. Give it to us, to save you from harm. Quiet. God forbid father hears us talking. Any other options? I don't think so. Nope. Goodbye. Yeah, it's definitely probably better that I keep this. Funny, usually I just find dummy ones, and then she finds a real one. It's a rather quiet city. Town even. God damn it, why do I keep calling it city? A lot of storerooms. How do they not have anything to sell? There's plenty here, good lord. Was this? Oh, this is the other end, so they're just more guards. Might as well talk to them, see whether any of them have seen anything weird, like a couple of bears coming from the forest. Is that chicken in the way? Can I not? Look at my character, he's so indecisive. Can't seem to get up there. Alright, let's try getting up here instead. Maybe the chicken's in the way? He doesn't seem to be moving out of the way anytime soon. Definitely can't get up there. A young guard looks at you with a calculated glance and laughs. Seems like despite the dangers of the world, he's okay meeting them face to face still. Hey there, do you want something? Tell me about the village. Nice place, huh? People are sweet, just like in Otradno, but they don't die from hunger like that. Wow! More places like this. Now that'd be awesome. Maybe you can give me some advice? My men ask for this all the time as well. You look like an experienced guy, so here's what I'll tell you. The worst thing about drug and alcohol abuse is when you get the withdrawal pains, but it's better to suffer through them than continue in the cycle. And know any rumors? Pop and slavers, weird cultists roam the eastern plains. Some like to sacrifice people to their hungry gods and throw their heads in a pool of chemicals in their temple. Kiss your loved ones goodbye before visiting the eastern part of the waste. Yep, I've met the slavers already, that's what I'm sure. Damn you, chicken. Yeah, the chicken's definitely blocking the path. Chicken, come down here. Here, chicky. No, come this way. Do you have any corn in my inventory? Yeah, chicky. Yes, this way. Come on, just a little bit further. Come towards Papa. No, come towards Papa Igor. Oh my god, it's levitating. What's it doing? Chicken, come down from there. It's not what I meant. Down this way. No? Okay then. I'll keep my eye on. Oh. You see, I don't want to go up and then get trapped by it, so I'll wait until it's gone, I guess. I lost the game eventually. I starved to death being trapped behind a bunch of chickens. It wasn't a good way to go. Sitting in front of you is a beefy middle-aged man with a mustache. He's staring into space with a smile, slowly sipping from a sweaty bottle. That is absolutely not nice. A man turns to you. As the man turns to you, making a strange welcome gesture, you notice that his arms are covered with numerous woven bracelets with intricate patterns. Hello, traveller. Stay a while and listen. Perhaps the wisdom of the shaman Baldur Tuglov and his ghost army will illuminate your path with new meaning and your search with a new hope. Well, hello there. I shall stay a while and listen. Have you got a demon for me to hunt down? Well, I'm always happy to chat, buddy, because that's what you had in mind, right? Ah, that's what it was. I knew I thought you were one of my clients. What do you want, friends? I'm here to talk about your sleepy client from Krasnos Namoyne, Rudolph, who can't seem to wake up. The fake shaman takes off his cap and smooths his greasy hair. He seems worried. You're right. He's a client of mine, the lucid dream connoisseur, and the biggest buyer of sleep potions in all the wasteland. It was hard to keep up with him. He buys more potions than I can make. So you're saying he can't wake up? Probably took too much, the fool. You need to help him unless you want to share his sorry lot. Buddy Rudolph needs help, please. The man waves at you dismissively. His forehead is wrinkled. He's obviously thinking about something. Shit, this is a scoop of biblical proportions. Well, in theory, the effects of my sleep potion can be stopped by an antidote of sorts, but I never made one myself because I never needed to. And most importantly, right now I don't have the required chemicals. Oh, I got it. Listen, there's a herbal healer who lives right here in Fogolevka. She knows the recipes for all my potions. When I have the money, I'll buy all my ingredients from her. Tell her about the situation. Maybe she'll be able to whip up something to cure poor old Rudolph. And why don't you handle this yourself? This is your fault after all. Man's face becomes crumpled if you're just taking a bite of a juicy lemon. Listen, bro. The thing is, I'd rather not remind her of my existence. Let's just say I owe her some dough. And if I'm being completely honest, I'm not on the best terms with any of my other colleagues. So, to put it simply, I'm powerless. You're the poor fella's last hope. Fine. I do want to chat to the gent. And, yeah. You don't look like a shaman. Ah, the shiny bracelets are more than enough. At the end of the day, it's more important to understand the human psychology needs and whatnot. The rest will follow. What is it that you sell to your clients, and can I become one of them? For a couple of seconds, the man's face turns really stern. Watch it. I will get offended if you call me a drug dealer. I'm selling substances, and not the ones that create a buzz, addiction, or other pleasures of the flesh. I'm selling substances that make you see things. Other worlds, lucid dreams. There are so many people in this world that aren't too pleased with their current reality. Yeah, isn't a lucid dreamer called an aeronaut? That's pretty cool, actually. I make all these potions for them, for the various mushrooms and herbs known to me, so that their lives become fun again. However, I myself am not a gardener or a herb healer, so I buy my ingredients from more competent people, and at this moment, I'm out of stock. Do you even need hallucinogens? You look like you're doing quite alright for yourself in this world. I need distraction every once in a while, but I guess not from you. Where are you from this village? Oh, buddy, just thinking about my journey from that place is making me feel uneasy.
That's such a long way to travel on foot. I'm from the northeastern region, from a remote village. My father was a faith healer. I've learnt all the secrets and the herbs from him. So even though I'm not a shaman, my stuff is always authentic. Well, when I had the product, that is. Because right now I don't.
He walked a long way. Do you care to deface my map with its location? And what is it that you actually do?
An amount of raw materials and chemicals needed for making potions that made me famous among psychedelics fans. I'm willing to do any kind of physical work I can find. Like I can chop some wood or build a shed, fix a generator. Those are jobs I like.
I know any good rumors?
Here in the Waste, there are people who are devoted to such ghastly creatures that even I, a man that is not religious at all, afraid to mention them in vain. And yet, think about it. Those nightmarish cults didn't just appear all overnight. They were always here, hiding in the shadows of the developed socialism since the times when people had to share this earth with unimaginable abominations that came from the ice stars.
Easy there, partner. I don't want to go fully into Lovecraft right now. That'd be dangerous for my characters and my own sanity. Nothing. Auf Wiedersehen. Why did my character feel the need to say Auf Wiedersehen?